Alright, I think we're about ready to go. Let's see what's happening. Let's do a quick test. Face cam and game capture test. Face cam and game capture test is good. We're all good. Ready to go. I think we're ready. Okay, so let's begin. In 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Gozi-san on the decks with your host Gozi-san. And today we are going to play more Genshin Impact. We are on a very tight schedule because the event timers for this vLune 7 are about to expire. So we only have like about a day, just under 24 hours to complete everything. That is what's happening. Okay, so we have 14 hours. Okay, it's that. Less than 16 hours. Kaleidoscopic color chase, Lepus Miles chapter, Lohen Story Quest. We're going to do that today. Still instances of 1,000 wins. Okay, we still have 2 days to actually complete it, so at least there's that. We have a bit of time there, but not so much. Beyond Silver and Gold, that one we can do at our own time. This Hexray Ballad or Whimsical Polyphony will also need to be done. We also need to do, what's it called? Imaginarium Theater. So Imaginarium Theater is also another thing we have to complete. It's all false. Okay, that's done. That one we don't care. This one we can do slightly later. This one, Lohen Story Quest we can also do slightly later. Okay, so I guess since Lohen Story Quest can do slightly later, let's do Kaleidoscopic Color Chase first, because that's going to expire in the 14 hours. So we'll do that. We probably do... Yeah, let's keep it a little easy. Let's do Kaleidoscopic Color Chase first. Let's return to Easy Breeze Holiday Resort, where you run into an old friend together with some special ashas. Let's go back here. Don't let the colors escape. Okay, back to Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Let's go. We're not fishing today. Alright, let's go. Okay, we've got some ashas here. No more. Let me see if I've got space in my inventory.
I created another universe. In fact,
talents. No. Artifacts. No, we don't need to do that. I want to get ready for the artifact runs later when it comes to crit damage. We can borrow from Sethos temporarily if need be. That's not really an issue. Okay. Alright, so we won't need to level this up too much. We can level this. That's fine. This has been going pretty okay. 2 rounds into attack. Though it could be better from there. Okay. Alright, we'll just do this real quick before we begin. Okay. Nope. Anything on the broadside here? Nope. Nope. Don't think we're finding. Yeah, we don't have much space at the moment, so that's a bummer. Okay. So I'm gonna back out. I'm just gonna do a manual salvage.
I created
We'll also salvage this. That should be enough space for us to work with. That almost fell over. Okay, let's move in. Hey, what's this little... oh! It's a Benny boy! What's this frisky little Asha doing here? Huh? Benny? Oh, hey, it's Traveler in Paimon. Hello! Back at the resort for a vacation, Bennett? Uh-huh. Traveler might recall that I wrote you two a letter to let you know that. A few months ago, I finally saved up enough money from my all my well-paying commissions. Oh, I finally managed to invite my dads and friends to a Easy Breeze holiday resort for a proper getaway. My dads were really pleased to see that my streak of bad luck has almost fully ended at Natlan. Ah, you definitely have to share good news like this with everyone, Bennett. Alright, good to hear it no matter how many times you say it. If only we met you two last week. We all have got a meal together or something. Looks like that meal's gotta wait till you come over to Mondstadt again. When you come, we'll find somewhere super safe and have a safe adventuring cave dinner together. Is a cave dinner actually that safe? Hold up, Bennett. Are you saying that your dads and friends are gone already? You're here at the resort all by yourself now? Yeah. My dads were actually having a really good time here when they received news that Miss Diona at Cattail's Tavern will be away on a business trip for quite some time. So rather than extend their vacation, they decided to return to Mondstadt as originally planned. That way, they'll be able to get in a few of Miss Diona's special drinks before she goes on her trip. But don't you worry, I'm not stranded here because of a delay or lost boat ticket or anything. I'm staying to help out a few friends. We were fishing by the sea when we ran into a few Ashas known as colorists that appeared to be in some kind of tricky situation. Based on my experience from before, I guess they were looking for some extraordinary treasure. Since these Ashas are known as colorists, the treasure they must be looking for must be some super awesome color paint. Oh, that's right. Aside from painting services everywhere they go, the Ashas love to seek out color paints from their personal collections. The colorist Ashas have discovered a very special color paint in some secret realm. It's a kind of free roaming paint. And like the crystal fly, these colors are always moving around, all over the place. The colorists have no idea how to catch them. Tell you what, let us help too. Let's go to that place and see what's going on. Always pleasure to help out an Asha in need. Want something from our collection though? We're the ones to call. Great. Let's give these colorists a hand together then. I'll just follow your lead in this. I really hope these Ashas can get a hold of the most marvelous colors they can mix the most radiant, dazzling hues and continue spreading their unique brand of joy. Okay, kaleidoscopic color chase. Roaming paintballs will actively move away from the traveler. Make use of the characteristic to team up and direct them into the color zones. When roaming paintballs come into contact with colors produced by the big dye pool or Asha colorists, their hues will change color. Additionally, color bursts, triggered by characters using the paint blast trampolines to jump into the air, jump into the air, and colors released by puff and paint joy pop bottles can also change the color of the roaming paintballs. When the traveler directs roaming paintballs that have changed hues into color collection zones of the same color, they accumulate phase progress. When progress is full, the next phase will begin, and the challenge arena will continue. You gain a temporary attraction bonus after completing 2 phases. While this bonus is active, nearby roaming paintballs will move towards you. Sometimes roaming paintballs will also enter a special vibrant mode. At this time, should you move these balls into a collection zone, they will all be regarded as having the same color as said collection zone. Okay, so it's time to herd the paintballs, but let's see what Benedict is up to. Official is there. Yay, official. Official. Beneficial. How are we feeling, traveler? Let's continue guiding these Ashas as they collect the paintballs. Any more good news? Let me think. Because I was having such great luck in Natlan, I was able to explore things I hadn't dared to delve into before. Oh, for example, making myself a perfectly suited set of adventure gear. Wrist guards, knee pads, leg wraps, insoles, all included. Wait, those are some rather unexpected items. Why these? That's something you should always pay more attention to, traveler. Protecting your joints and feet from injury is really important when you're on an adventure. Climbing with a load puts your knees under constant stress. So when you're moving through rugged terrain, you gotta to stay sure-footed. On this wrong step, you could easily twist an ankle. Oh, on longer hikes, your feet might give out before your legs do. You gotta guard against fatigue, or you might end up hurting yourself without even realizing it. That's when gear that cushions impact and protects you really comes in handy. Ooh, you do have a point there. In the long run, you can never have too much handy gear. You might also be interested in some tips other adventurers have gathered through years of trial and error. For example, you can chop up plants like the calla lily and soaring claw succulent, crush them into a flour, and cook their mixture with unmoving essential oil for a couple of days. Then pour everything into a mold and let it cool next to the mist flour overnight. After that, just trim it lightly and shave off any uneven parts. And voila! You got protective gear that's even more shock-absorbing than prancing mushrooms or sumeru. They say with it on, you could climb the great volcano of Tolan twice in a day, and your soles and joints will still be fine. Wow. I could probably climb the volcano a few times even without it. If I were anywhere else, I'd probably find myself stuck at the cooking part. Either something unknown gets mixed into the pot and the whole thing spawns halfway through, or the entire pot explodes and sends fragments flying everywhere. If I went shopping for something similar, I'd either end up with gear that doesn't fit me or something of poor quality. Not that the seller is deliberately trying to sell me something inferior, rather they might not even be aware of the quality issues themselves. I just have to chalk it up to bad luck in either case. That's why I've never had good protective gear before. Well, it's not exactly mission critical, but it definitely affects how your adventuring goes. So I decided to get exactly what I needed to finally make gear that I'd be satisfied with during the trip to the resort. This feels so wonderful. So this is what it feels like to run with good insoles and knee pads that fit just right. I'm glad Betty is doing okay. Any other of your friends around here? Well, if you mean the adventure friends I've met before, they're all satisfied and have gotten back with my home with my dads. The only ones left in Natlan are a few tourists from Mondstadt who rode in with us. But there was, I think, a wrestler with horns on her head. Varissa. She came up to me and asked if I'd seen a girl wearing a hat. I heard that wrestler is some big shot warrior from Collective of Plenty who did pretty well at Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge. Maybe quite a few of those Mondstadters have made friends with the people of Natlan while we weren't looking. Ooh, Varissa. Varissa. Let's do our best. Alright, it's always so exciting to be an adventurer with you. Okay, let's get it on. Okay, collect paint. I wonder... we'll bring Fischl in. So we have to match with other people, I guess. Let's go. Let's do this quickly. We'll do this quickly, so we can get all of this done.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
Okay. Fischl is ready. Let's go. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. Okay, herd them in. Nope. Next level, we're going to this side. Okay. Come on, get in there. We're herding the cattle, guys. We're herding the cattle. Okay, attraction bonus in effect. Over here, guys. Okay, let's see. Attraction bonus is about to end soon, so we'll have to do this quickly. Up. Try again. Okay, shove them in. Okay. Well, at least we can run forever, so at least there's that going for us. Okay, the other side. Up. We're pushing people away. Come on. Attraction bonus is in effect. Well, there's that. Full-time participant. Lame. That's a lame award. Whatever. Just trying to see if we can clear up all the event money in time. Okay, next up.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the...
Okay, let's see. Challenge rewards. We need to hit 5K. Okay, heads up. Shifting colors. That's done. So colorist creative surge. Spray colors. Okay, all right. Regular mode, swift mode. Alright, let's continue to go. Gotta get this multiplayer challenge done. And let's go. Yeah, they're running away. Alright, fine. Okay, the other way. Sometimes it doesn't really register that well. I think there's like... Maybe it's a ping issue. That's why it's like inconsistent. Yeah, definitely not the best way to do things. Come on, everyone. Follow me. Alright, here we go. Got it. Okay, back in again. Yeah, the targeting is inconsistent. Okay, attract a bunch of them. 4, 3, better bring them in. Cashed out. Colorist best friend. Converted most paintballs using Asha Colorist. 1237. Okay, nice. That was good. Yeah, you just have to basically hurt everyone immediately, and then just round them up, and then bring them in one fell swoop. I think that's the strategy here. Okay, that's done, and Colorist Creative Search done. Okay, next level. Watch out, cardboard villains. They will block the advance of the roaming paintballs. Plan your route carefully. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Alright. Well, let's keep it going. Okay, Lee is over there. Haha. Varessa also looking to play. Okay, let's go. Okay, jump this way. Okay, gather. We have to paint them in first. Okay, I'll let them handle it. And they're getting everything. Okay, I'll grab this. Okay, switch up. Yeah, the targeting is inconsistent. I think it has issues related to, like, the ping for this. But in any case, when we talk a lot about, like, what other activities games like this actually employ in order to keep people playing, unfortunately, I don't really have time to actually sort of complete these kinds of game modes nowadays. That's the sad part about everything. I prefer nowadays like games with a bit more substance and thought. Ah, damn it! He stole all my Asha. Oh well. Well, that did not work out that well. Yeah, I felt like a third wheel that time. Haha. Okay, let's keep it going. Oh, 12. That's a lot of points, though. Even though we didn't really do that much.
I do worry.
Okay, collect paint. Okay, so we're 3,500 in the hole, so we just need another 2 more rounds, and we should have everything. Grand Paint Splash Festival. Okay, so we have trampoline to bounce skyward. Paint splash. Okay, alright, cool. Let's do that. We need to splash the pot with all we've got.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
I didn't need to bounce twice, guys. Okay, so we splat it in the general zone of where it's supposed to hit. Man, this entire game is quite buggy. It's not very friendly. Okay, over there. Just corral them. Okay. Okay, that's a good amount. Okay, that painted them incorrectly, actually. Okay, that was weird. Yeah. You could actually cheese the jump there, or convert it most paintballs, but really? That is weird. I didn't feel that way. 6-4, yeah, that wasn't that great. But at least we just need to clear one more, and that should do it. Okay, that is done. Okay, one more to go. Let's finish this. Vivid Color Gulp Season. Puff and Point Joy Pop bottles. Okay, alright, cool. Let's finish this up. These kinds of game modes isn't really my main focus here when it comes to these kinds of gameplay. Maybe we've grown older, and I think the main issue that is just also quite buggy. That's why it feels a bit awkward to play. Back in there. Oh, we're being pushed in there. Okay. All right, let's gather them. I got these. Nublet. Nublet. And Varka. Almost time. Okay, let's reset. Okay, let him kind of handle that. Okay, where else? Over there. Okay, this way. Corral them. Okay, last rush. Nope, too late. Converted. It's very hard to determine who is going to convert the most through the bottles, I think. Makes no sense. Alright, we're done here. At least we got this one done, because if we did this a bit too late, I don't think we're going to get any players playing the same game mode. It will make no sense to play it at that stage. Alright, looks like our colorless Ashas are very much satisfied now. Another challenge completed for Wondrous Ashas. Awesome, we did it. Is this Asha here inspired to start another artwork already? Huh, well, you know how inspiration can come and go in the blink of an eye. Gotta strike while the iron's hot. Ah, look at all the treasure it's left behind. Traveler, Paimon, two of you should have it, for all the hard work you've put in. Oh, maybe next time we come by, we'll be able to see the colorless Asha's masterpiece. Just imagine what kind of work it would be, especially when even the regular Ashas are already capable of coming up with such beautiful colors. Paimon can't wait to see what the colorless Ashas will create. Maybe they'll come up with something beyond words, what words can describe. Maybe the colors of phlogiston, the moon, or the depths of the starry sky. Ooh, yeah, that's exactly how it should be. If we come across a creature in some kind of trouble during our adventures, we should do everything we can to help it. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll receive some unexpected rewards. Ooh, feels very fulfilling. I agree with Bennett. But we shouldn't do it just because of some expected reward. That'd be beside the point. Even if there's nothing in front of us, helping friends in need always and seeing their smiles return as things turn for the better. I really like that feeling. Okay, there's that. And that is done. Okay, so that is all our rewards for this. Okay, that was quick. Well, at least it was not too long. I definitely think there's a few issues with this game mode. The way it's designed with... I think it might be a ping issue at the very least. But it took quite a while, so... it's like... I think, yeah, the movement and targeting is a bit hard to sort of mix together. Hehe. All the colors are lost. Maybe it resets after each patch. I remember coloring all these little areas here as part of the event. It was cool. It was nice. Alright, next up. Let's see where we go. Our next stop, Lohen's Story Quest. So we're gonna do that. A Knight's Legacy. Go to Mondstadt. The Knights are busy preparing for an awards ceremony in front of the Favonius Cathedral Plaza. Okay, Knights
I
Merit.
created another universe and found it.
Some believe that the title of Knight is a reflection of one's merit and glory, while the Knight's blade is where the strength and conviction reside. Others have expressed the opinion that glory is but a hollow name and conviction, nothing more than idle talk, as they believe that raw power is the only thing that can protect what matters. When a mere mortal catches a glimpse of power capable of rewriting fate itself, should they prostrate themselves in resignation, or stand tall in defiance? The shadows of yore stir once more. There is no escape from the imminent reckoning. Alright, let's go. To Mondstadt, let's go. Let's float on over. Big event happening, and we have...
Or anything, is it?
Kaya is here as well.
So lively in here.
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the quality check in person.
Yeah, of course. You do the quality check in person, Kaya.
This is our first award ceremony since the Expeditionary Force's triumphant return. We're looking to put on a show, you hear?
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya.
Mm-hmm. An award ceremony, Kaya?
Oh? The honorary knight and Paimon. Well, this saves me the trouble of sending someone to invite you.
Ooh, we are already invited. Cool.
I'm sure our colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to see such prestigious guests in attendance.
Sure.
The knights are giving out awards?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights bear unique titles, yes?
Uh-huh.
Take the Grand Master's Boreas, or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. Some they inherit. Others have unique origins.
Mm-hmm.
But in the vast majority of cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements.
Uh-huh. Like how I'm the honorary knight.
You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then, or we'd have held a ceremony for you too. Let me think. Why don't we make it up to you this time?
Huh? Really? But it's been so long. We don't really need one.
Besides, isn't the ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition in triumph? We wouldn't want to steal their thunder. Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title. You know, makes us sound like big shots.
You might have a point there, Paimon.
Is that so? In that case, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
Awesome.
By the way, who's getting titles this time around?
Mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition. Winfried, Leifhelm.
Yep. Right. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Was on a bit of a chat. All right, let's continue.
And Lohen, vice captain of the 5th Company.
Ooh, Lohen.
Wait, him? You mean he doesn't have one yet?
Huh?
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title before the expedition even started.
Yeah. So why now?
But he hasn't been with us for very long, and... well, let's just say there are personal reasons for the delay. Word is that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command over 5th Company.
Ooh, lots of responsibility there.
Why, by my count, he's even set to break a certain someone's record.
Wait, whose record?
The youngest captain of the Knights of Favonius, of course.
Ooh.
The previous record holder was our former cavalry captain, Diluc.
Ah, yes, Dilu.
I wonder what face our former captain will make when that happens.
I guess he won't make any face. I mean, have you seen his face? He's always having resting bee face most of the time.
I wouldn't be so sure. He smiled oh so brilliantly the day he set that record.
And he's feeling very, very pessimistic about the knights nowadays, isn't it?
A smiling champion of justice, huh? Yeah, nah. Paimon can't see it.
Yeah, nah.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Care to guess what title our dear Vice Captain Lohen will receive?
Ooh, playing name games, are we? Paimon, you're up.
Gotcha! Easy! So, Lohen... Dagger Knight?
Nope.
Smirking Knight! Right! Punching Bag Knight!
Your skills are, your brain is fading a little bit there, Paimon.
Nuh-uh! This guy's just hard to sum up! Anyway, what's his title gonna be?
Dun dun dun.
I'd say most signs right now point to the Benevolent Knight.
Ha, the benevolent knight.
Benevolent?
I don't see him as benevolent most of the time.
How's that even slightly associated with him?
Uh-oh.
long story. Alas, it seems someone has come looking for you.
Uh-oh.
Honorary Knight! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're actually here.
Anything you need?
The Grandmaster would like you to come to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. He says he has important matters to discuss.
Okay.
Varka? What important business would he have with us?
Looking for an excuse to sneak out for a drink, maybe?
Paimon can't say she'd be surprised. But it's not like he's never serious, so maybe something really has come up.
Alright, let's go check on him. We'll talk to you later, Kaya.
See you later. Remember to attend the ceremony.
Of course. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Let's go. To Knights of Favonius headquarters. Ah, shoot. I should have spoken with Kaya a little bit there.
Any questions about the award ceremony arrangements? Perhaps. Are you even listening?
Okay, no objections.
Lohen.
Lohen.
Huh? Oh, yeah, can I go now? Yeah, thanks a lot, Grandmaster.
Hey, get back here.
Nah, no can do.
What is it with you young people these days?
Jeez.
When I first earned my title, I was so excited I couldn't sleep a wink all night.
These goddamn lazy millennials. Or is it Gen Zers now? Yeah, Gen Zers. When I was your age, I had to deal with this shit for 20 times over.
Huh? Oh, and how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting sheep?
Okay, boomer.
That's not the point. Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title or the position of captain.
Right.
But it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires. You've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought about going to see him?
Hey, there have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able to find the time.
Oh. Odd that the handwriting on the reports you've submitted looks rather like Gunther's, wouldn't you say?
Dun dun dun.
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title and the position of captain.
Okay.
Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master, so don't go using work as an excuse, you hear? Don't look so worried. I have a rough idea of the agreement you two made before the expedition. If you need someone to cover for you... I mean, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception and go with you.
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he'd see right through you with a glance.
True. And besides, I've got other matters to attend to. Is there anyone else you can take? Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here in Mondstadt?
Convincing, eh?
That knight you speak of has just arrived.
Dun dun dun. Ah, so is that why you borrowed Varka's name? To summon us here? Look at Lumi. She's just looking at us like... Oh, is this what's happening? Okay.
I was troubled, I tell you. But then, I just happened to see you two walking by from the window. This must be the Animo Archon's guidance, don't you think?
Come on, Lohen. You want to kill people, or do you just want to slack off? I don't even know what's up with you.
Not at all. Paimon's not sure what's going on yet, but you just want us to help you scam someone, don't you?
Scam. Let's do it.
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends. And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch me, all right?
He sounds a bit like I don't know if we can call it unserious, a more unserious or serious version of Mr. One and Only. I think he's a bit more serious than that, but you know. Yeah, of course.
Wait, there's a ton of problems with that. We didn't even meet up with Barca until the very end of the expedition. And we didn't run into you in Nod-krai either.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of friends, I've heard tell of a certain friendly custom.
Right.
The friendship fee. Here, I insist.
What kind of custom is that? No. What kind of friend are you talking about here?
That's a lot of friendship.
I received an allowance for special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use for so much money, so why not give it to a friend?
Right.
You know, we could always do with another friend, don't you think?
And what about those problems you mentioned?
Problems are meant to be solved. For the sake of friends.
Anyway, setting aside whether it is for a friend or a friendship fee, I'm starting to wonder who this Adorno is.
Adorno, the benevolent knight, captain of the 5th Company, and my direct superior.
Okay.
Benevolent Knight? Wasn't that...
The knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor, but in truth, he and I made a pact.
And what is that pact?
In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means to be a virtuous knight while I was away. Once it was all over, I'd then inherit the title Benevolent Knight from him, as well as the position of captain.
And you're fussed about that. Why?
Wait, does that mean you aren't confident you can get his approval and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Don't get me wrong, I have no interest in titles or positions. I'd just rather not listen to his nagging.
Did he not join the expedition himself?
Oh, he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Varka's campaigns. Wouldn't have missed that show for the world.
Huh.
If age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the benevolent title a home.
A new home. Okay.
Is that so? Then we'll...
Sure. We'll tag along for the ride. Don't worry. We know what to say to the old man.
I knew that would do the trick. Off we go then. To Dornman Port.
Dornman Port.
Hey! How much of what you just said was true, huh? You sure you're not out to scam this Adorno guy?
The situation in Sumeru is as described above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstadt.
Ooh.
Eric, Ursa. It's been a while since I last heard those names. I can feel a headache coming on.
Poor Varka. Lohen's friendship fee. It's often shimmering with the golden glow of friendship. Hey, is Varka still here? No, nope. Okay, whatever. Alright, Dornman Port then. Before that, let's check what's happening up there. Ah, damn it, it's all gone. Come on, guys. There's no consistency about this. Okay, let's teleport to Dornman. Right, let's see what's happening. And we're going down. Okay, sure. Gun Knights, yeah boy. Okay, to this house. Old man.
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
Huh. Didn't buy the farm during the expedition? Thought you might have fallen into some pit somewhere, what with how long it's taken you to come see me.
Dorno.
You worry too much. When it comes to pits, I've been the one doing all the digging and burying.
That's a novel way to say hello.
Who are these two?
My friend, the honorary knight, and her guide, Paimon.
Hello there.
Honorary Knight. The same one that resolved the Storm Terror incident.
Yep, that's me.
Oh, she didn't just resolve that incident. She helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. She played a part in dealing with all of them.
Aw, you flatter me, Lohen.
Oh? I've quizzed the knights at Dornman Port about what happened during the expedition.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story. It's almost as if someone told them to avoid me.
Huh.
Lowen, is it your doing?
Why though?
Since we've got a moment, let's have a proper chat. How did this magnificent knight here end up making friends with you?
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright as Mora. Isn't that right, Paimon?
Yeah, just like Mora.
Right.
I've been keeping my promise to you, you know. For instance,
We need more friendship fee for this. You gotta pay up by the hour, okay?
I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between friends.
All right, the team building I told you about. Great way to foster trust and chemistry.
Yep.
As for this week's training plan...
Drinking the wine one night in advance.
Oh, my stomach! My stomach!
Secretly swapping teammates' ammo.
What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun?
Digging traps at the training
Sure,
grounds.
the vice captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on, let's get him!
Real combat's 10 times harder than training, and the enemy's 100 times more cunning than I am. Remember this well. Once you're on the battlefield, the only one you can truly trust is yourself. And so, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night, eliminating potential threats around our stronghold.
That sounds more like a slave driver's job than a friend.
Vigilance and reconnaissance are indeed things a company captain needs to pay attention to.
Alright, more idle chatter later.
Vigilance, reconnaissance, it's so much trouble, and for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
Okay, so while infiltrating, Lohen will use special dagger techniques to complete the mission. His mental skill and burst will also be switched to infiltration-specific abilities. The target that Lohen has locked onto will receive a special mark. Using elemental skill, throw a dagger at the targeted foe. It will defeat a normal enemy on hit, while elite enemies will be frozen. This elemental skill has two usages. In addition, you will be able to use elemental burst after two opponents have been hit by Lohen's elemental skill. And using the burst, Lohen will launch a surprise attack on a nearby locked-on target and defeat all nearby enemies at once. Okay, so let's do the Assassin's Creed thing. Hey. Dead.
Struggle all you want. Shh, nighty night.
Okay, anyone here? Denied. Anyone else here? No? Okay. Cool. Alright, Agent 47. What else we have here?
Have you heard? There's a strange guy wandering around these parts.
I heard. We've lost lots of comrades at his hands.
Where'd he even come from anyway? He must have a death wish messing with the Oprishniki.
No fairy tale ending for you. Oh, there. Much quieter.
Yeah, Lohen. Yeah, crazy son of a bitch. Right, let's see.
Haven't you smoked that little weasel out yet? Find him! I'm gonna turn him into a popsicle! We're working on it. We'll find him for sure.
Struggle all you want. Enough messing about. Time to wrap this up.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, those meddling knights. Will they ever stop getting in our way?
People who can't stop yapping about justice really get my goat.
Especially when one of them's launching sneak attacks all day. Why, if he ever falls into my hands, I swear I'll... Now it's your turn.
Use the force up.
Need to figure out the last one.
Use of force authorized.
I think we had to go aggressive. Kill the 2. And then quickly stonk it. Yeah, that's better. I have not played Splinter Cell.
Just ensuring my friends get a good night's rest. All in a day's work, you know?
Right.
Of course, in order to gather intel for the expeditionary force, I also needed to maintain my connections at all times and communicate earnestly with my friends.
Uh-huh.
I didn't expect you to have matured so much from one trip.
Yes, Mr. Bullshitter. Come on.
Come. Let me sprinkle some more salt on the cut.
You want 1 or you want 3?
Perhaps another dash of pepper.
We'll make it perfectly balanced, like all things are considered.
A sprinkling of spices to finish things off.
No.
Now this is how you grill meat.
Uh-huh.
Here, would you like some? I mean, you've had nothing for nearly 3 days. Or would you like to try something else?
Spices?
Oh. May I take this to mean that we have an agreement? You'll cooperate? Lovely! That makes us friends from now on. And you know how it is between friends. No betrayals. You understand? So you two, I didn't lie, did I?
Did it. You, did it. Somehow.
And that's the story, old man. Now pass on that benevolent knight title thing and get some well-deserved rest, alright?
Hey now, we aren't finished talking yet, are we? Word is that you faced a truly formidable foe while in Nod-krai.
Yeah?
Someone called the Rahir of Solnari, I believe.
Yep.
Whoa, really? Why haven't we heard you and Barkatop
There's nothing to tell. I was with the Grand Master when we ambushed Rerir, but not only was I useless, I even ended up acting as a punching bag. That left me laid up in camp for several days. By the time I could finally get out of bed, I heard the news that you had all joined forces to banish him.
Oh, so that's why Paimon didn't see you when we were duking it out with Rerir. It's not like you to miss a fight.
Paimon.
Oh, sorry.
No need to apologize. You're right. I wasn't strong enough. I was slow, weak,
Powerless. Mortal.
Lohen! Hey, you! Take him and fall back!
It was a sinner who once set his face against the world. He wields abyssal powers far beyond our imagination.
Yeah, in the end, we had to use his power against him just to banish him. So, don't worry about it too much.
But he was once a mere mortal too, wasn't he?
Lohen?
Well, I haven't seen this Rehir of Solnari with my own eyes, but I believe that strength alone does not a knight make.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got some important work to attend to. You and your friends can come along if you like, Lohen.
Important work? Aren't you already semi-retired?
Ha! Just follow me and you'll see. Consider this required reading for any benevolent knight.
Ooh. Lohen. You want to kill everybody, but you can't even kill your own pride. Or, what's it called? Insufficiencies.
Ah! The benevolent knight is here!
Ooh.
Grandpa Adorno!
Adorno. Hey. Meow.
Hey now, no rushing, and no snatching. Easy now. Line up properly.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go, today's candy.
Thanks, Grandpa. Ooh, this is great.
Is this the important work you spoke of?
Lohen is like, really? This does not pump up the adrenaline.
Oh, we're just getting started. Recruit. Try to keep up.
Understood, Captain.
Lohen. Lohen definitely does not like people. Lohen, I've never seen you this exhausted, even after a fight.
I should be the one asking you. How are you so skilled at this?
You get used to it. Such is the life of an adventurer. You gotta mix the fighting with also the people skills.
I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta follow in the pomp and ceremony. That's how you play the game.
We don't spend every waking hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know? Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened every day.
Yeah, you seem a bit disappointed, but unfortunately that's the reality of our daily routine. It usually happens like this. When you go in, guys, if you're going to go into a job, one of the questions that you should ask the HR or the people who are interviewing you is, what does a daily, what does the day-to-day work usually look like for the role that you're going into? Because sometimes when people market a particular role, they say it's cool and exciting and very fun. It's much less sexier than what is actually advertised. So you better do your homework and get the notes out from the horse's mouth.
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, but that thing hasn't been easy.
You seem to be an adrenaline junkie who likes to kill people, Lohen. You're definitely a little bit on the ADHD spectrum. I think it's more like... No, it's more like hyperactivity than anything, yeah. It's not that he's ADHD, he's more hyper, and he prefers to stay hyper, like action-packed adrenaline junkie sort of things.
Not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger was our daily routine.
Uh-huh.
But you were still on the expedition then, right? Now you can finally relax.
Hey.
Oh, you think so? Personally, I find it hard to feel at ease with any sort of daily routine.
There are some people who do like to see their work mix up a little bit, and rather than, you know, have a consistent stream of work, they like to see what kind of change-ups they have because they thrive on the change-ups.
There's the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single, unexpected incident could bring it all crashing down. So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my daily routine on its head, I find it more reassuring to follow an extraordinary routine.
We knights are needed precisely because the world is so fragile.
Oh, are you done handing out the candy already?
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. Thanks for exercising such patience.
Adorno. He might somewhat feel for Lohen.
This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to patrol the surrounding area for monsters.
Okay, sure.
Monsters? What, are the knights short-handed? You haven't held a sword in years.
Hey now, my retirement isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. I'm still more than capable of handling myself.
Hey, he's Adorno. He's the benevolent knight.
Things did get a bit tough a while back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get going while I still got pep in my step.
Technically, at this rate, Lohen should be labeled the bloodthirsty knight, eh?
Never one to sit still, were you? Fine. Where are we headed?
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful.
Okay.
Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time, I've got you for backup.
Hey, don't forget us.
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, no problem, right?
Piece of cake.
Sure, let's go.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be more excited.
Were you expecting a let me try my blade with you or something, or perhaps another test subject? Heh, another test subject. Let me try my blade. Let me try my blade is from Inazuma. Another test subject is basically the treasure hoarders. Yeah, so what were you expecting?
Well, why not? Paimon doesn't get him at all.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. I'm stuck. Help. Help me, Nouvelette. I'm stuck. Okay. Gun knights. Oh, that's actually quite far off. Okay. Alright, that's cool. Well, at least we got to this location, so we should be fine. Let's see now. Here we are.
Weird? No signs of anything unusual here. Are there really monsters nearby?
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late.
Oh, D-Luke, you're here.
It seems someone beat the Knights of Favonius to the punch and took care of them already.
Huh.
D-Luke? What are you doing here?
Long time no see, Mr. Adorno. You too, traveler. Paimon. Lohen.
Lohen.
Were the monsters here wiped out by a certain Dark Knight hero by any chance?
No.
No. You sure?
I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of. But based on the rumors I've heard, the traces left on this battlefield don't match his style.
Okay, cool.
Now this looks more like someone obtained advance intel on the monsters and came to clean up. Not even a single scrap remains.
Let me guess.
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master D-Luke. That's odd. Why would the boss of the Dawn Winery be interested in monsters?
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornman Port. The rumors left me ill at ease, so I decided to see for myself. As for the Knights of Favonius, are they still understaffed, even with the expedition's return?
Ha. Strict as ever, I see. I took this patrol up myself. Gotta keep moving while I still can.
Adorno.
I've been living this life for decades. Can't just sit idle, you know?
Thank you for your hard work, venerable benevolent knight.
Wait, what? Not even Varka gets that much responsibility.
Uh-oh.
I'd say that's Varka's problem.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Eric only got away with causing that uproar by taking advantage of the Grandmaster's absence.
Ooh, yeah.
If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism in driving off the dragon to go unrecognized. And we old codgers back in Mondstadt wouldn't have been the only ones left to stand up for your father.
But they weren't there, were they? Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here, I have no reason to stay. Goodbye, traveler. Paimon.
The look still feels like he just got burnt.
And take care, benevolent knight.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ursa. Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
Yeah. Those two, though.
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Inspector who could really use a beating. I guess that's what you mean.
Allow me instead. Ursa the Drake was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, bringing calamity with its immense might.
Okay. 1,000 years ago.
After the Knights of Favonius were founded, our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's help. After that, the dragon sank into slumber.
Okay.
However, just a decade ago, it appeared in Mondstadt once again. With the Grand Master away, its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, it would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack, only to suddenly re-emerge when they were resting.
Such perfect timing.
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened to be passing through.
Wait, Fatui Harbinger, you don't mean...
That's right. Your old friend, the Doctor. Or would it be more accurate to say one of his segments?
Ooh.
So, Ursa the Drake waking up. It was all part of some plot by that segment?
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstadt all by themselves.
Was there someone else pulling the strings?
Indeed. There was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, secretly colluded with the Doctor. He was the then Inspector of the Knights of Favonius, and the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years. Eric.
Yeah. Former Inspector of the Knights. Wait, what is his relationship with Diluc then?
When Diluc had just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery.
Okay, so the dragon attacked the caravan.
It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly use to incite fear. But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, Diluc's father, Crepus, who paid the ultimate price. News of this defeat did not favor Eric's plan to seize power through terror, so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to maintain the honor of the Knights. If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the Doctor were working hand in glove. Perhaps I could have stopped everything that followed.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until the incident with Ursa. Even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their suffering.
He may have gotten away with it for a time. But that doesn't mean they've not paid their price for their sins.
We needn't continue to live in the shadows of scum like that, old man.
Old man.
You've got a point. We've got long lives ahead of us, after all. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure. We'll be assisting the 10th Company with their research.
Okay. Alright, let's move on. Ah, yes, Miss Sucrose. Okay, so we're all the way in there. Okay, so we cross back. Let's go see what Miss Sucrose is doing.
It's as we thought. The magic Miss Alice left behind isn't so easily understood.
Hey, Sucrose! Huh? Is this?
The imagination bubble.
Ah, Traveler. Are you here to assist with the development tests for the simulation training bubble Type 02?
Simulation training bubble.
Is that the magic bubble that can recreate memories?
Ah, you've used it too.
I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various events, large and small, that transpired during our absence.
Ah, I see. So you saw me... Well, did you happen to see Alice and Klee blowing up the entirety of Mondstadt by any chance?
But using this level of magic for, well, storytelling seems like a huge waste of resources.
Ah, yes. Any new technology that is invented, it immediately goes into war preparations first, or goes into the army. Where have I heard that before?
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team quickly recognized its broader potential for training simulations.
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe training simulations, that could help raise the whole organization's combat prowess.
Ooh.
However, we've been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying principles. We're also struggling to balance realism with safety.
Why? Too much, creepy crawlies in there? What's going on here?
Safety? Doesn't sound like something Alice would give much thought to.
That's so. Sounds interesting. Let me give it a shot.
Lohen just wants to do the adrenaline junkie thing again.
You're not here to take part, are you, Pops?
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these little bones have left in them. I'm just here to provide the memories inside my head.
Ooh.
Oh? Then who was the tester in your original plan?
Miss Sucrose, the test arrangements are... Lohen.
Theodore.
Theodore?
Why are you...
Yeah. I just happened to come along with the Dorno to test this simulation training bubble. I take it you're the scheduled tester?
Yes, that's right. And these are?
Let me introduce you. These two are the honorary knight and her guide, Paimon.
Hey, hello.
The honorary knight? I didn't expect someone so distinguished.
We just came in here on a whim, don't worry.
And this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company. Like you, he's one of Lowen's friends.
Ah, okay.
Lowen? Friend?
No need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends. Don't I, Paimon?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I guess.
Paimon wonders how much this guy's friendship fee was.
Huh?
Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing? How did you end up getting roped into testing?
I actually helped to construct this simulation, so I understand a few of its basic principles.
Okay.
Besides, I trained to become a knight too. And even if something happens, I should be able to patch myself up.
Okay.
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over. We might get more practical test data from frontline knights too. So...
Yeah, I suppose Lowen's the better pick.
Uh-huh.
Chin up, Theodore. If anything happens to Lowen, we'll be counting on you to treat him.
All right.
I doubt there's a memory out there that can hurt me. Let's get started, old man.
Uh-huh.
Come on! Show me what passes for an elite foe in your mind.
Don't get cocky, kid. You're not the only one who's been out on an expedition with the Grand Master.
Poke them, and they fall apart. I meant rabbits more fearsome. This lot's putting me to sleep.
Ow.
Yeah. They call this a secret source automaton? Fancy name for a chumped up toy.
Looks like my memories can't give you much trouble.
No fluctuation in pain parameters. Should we switch to a more normal test subject?
Normal.
No need. Let's continue the test.
Lohen is an adrenaline junkie. He really wants to go for it.
Are you sure? I don't think my memories will yield anything worth fighting against at this point.
Why not put in something that I can?
Don't we have a knight right here who's faced more terrifying foes?
Come
on. Show me the Rahir of Solnari, as you remember him.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory. I just want to see if I'm still as powerless as he claimed.
Right.
Move. Be careful!
Test commence.
Oh, futile. The moonlight betrays you. Move. The moonlight betrays you.
Struggle all you want.
Pathetic. Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid.
Just memory! Now's our chance. Bet you weren't ready for this.
Hunt him down.
Leave none stand.
Moonlight. Crazy.
No fairy tale ending for
Hey, Lohen!
This memory. Are we losing the
Moonlight.
Traveler? I can't see
Bet you weren't ready for this.
Tunnel visioning.
Wake up! Lohen!
Lohen got tunnel visioned from too much action.
Mr. Adorno, are you...
I'm fine. Just threw my back out. Gotta take a break, that's all. But Lohen... wound up hurting yourself from trying to hold back that final blow, didn't you?
Old black.
Theodore, go get him checked over. Last thing we want is to miss a serious injury.
All right. Lohen, come with me.
Mr. Adorno, are you all right?
It's no big deal, just got old. Things stick with you once you're over the hill, waiting to be set off by the slightest exertion. Guess I'll have to ask Theodore for another prescription.
Is there something up with Lohen?
Could there be a problem with the magic? But if there were issues with the reproduced memories, the honorary knight should have noticed.
It's not the magic that's the problem, I think.
Are you saying the problem lies with Lohen himself? Did the battle with the Reihir of Solnari set him off again?
Again? What do you mean by that?
Lohen's pursuit of power began long ago. The traitor, Eric, collaborated with the Doctor on forbidden experiments in his quest for greater power.
Yeah.
Lohen nearly became one of their test subjects.
Huh. I see.
Experiments by the Doctor?
We've seen a few of the we've seen how the Doctor has experimented on different test subjects over the years. Unethically, I might add. Be just like Colley then.
Fortunately, the Knights tracked Eric's cronies down, uncovering their plots before they could act. They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away. But we intercepted them in transit and rescued everyone.
Okay.
It's all right. It's over now.
Oh, including Theodore.
I heard about that. That was the incident that saw you gain the title of Benevolent Knight, right? I'd never have guessed that Vice Captain Lohen was involved.
I never deserved that title. We saved the kidnapped children, yes, but I failed to root Eric out. I couldn't find their experiment site, nor could I help Lohen fully shake off the trauma of that incident.
No wonder he's looking to try and get stronger. Maybe he's trying to make sure that he doesn't get stung on again.
He's always believed he needs power to stay free from others' control. I'd hoped the expedition might change his perspective, but...
that battle against Rara may have deepened his obsession instead.
So that's what happened.
It's tough having to act the part of a friend with someone like him, huh?
Yeah.
Wait. Hey. Nothing gets past you now, did ya?
I may be getting old, but my eyes haven't failed me yet.
Mm-hmm.
Ignoring his methods, the fact that he's found companions willing to play along with his little charade shows he's made at least some progress.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're just acting, maybe learning from you will finally help him figure it out.
Hmm. Sucrose? What's wrong?
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this?
Huh? Okay, let's see what's going on.
Strange. Mr. Adorno said that Lowen's obsession may have caused the projection to spiral out of control.
Huh?
However, the simulation training bubble type O2's parameters were all normal. If anything, it was the power Vice Captain Lohen released at that moment that appeared unusual.
The power? Vice Captain Lohen? Wait, is this a Kali situation where Lohen did eventually get some sort of experiment on him and there's something latent within him?
So, you haven't seen anything like this before?
No, it's not the elemental energy we usually encounter. And it isn't the Void Realm energy that Mr. Albedo talks about either. Do you have any ideas what it might be, Honorary Knight?
If he was experimented on, maybe it's some sort of latent power. I thought I sensed some familiar power back there. Can't be certain, though.
So, you think there's something up with Lohen? He's not messing about with something dangerous, is he?
That's not what I meant. I'm just reporting my findings. We shouldn't accuse our companions of anything untoward. Not without evidence.
Sucrose is so nice.
You have a point. We've just run into this sort of thing way too many times. Can't be too careful.
Yep.
Why did you come here today? We clearly agreed.
Farka's orders. Not my decision.
Even so, that was way too careless of you. Using so much power. What if we're exposed?
Dun dun dun.
Then we'll just have to accelerate our experiments before that happens.
Oh.
That's Lohen. He just upped and left yesterday without saying a word. Let's check in with Adorno and see if he's there.
Okay, let's go rough up some,
A new job.
Surge.
Be silent.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Can't hunt too many more treasure hoarders now, can we? But then again, treasure hoarders are are basically a dime a dozen. You get so many of their drops eventually over the years, over the months. It's just so many of them. You're just hunting them. Alright, let's head back to Adorno's place and see what the heck's happening. Wait, hold on. Something here. Is there something behind here? Lohen. Oh, then which poor unfortunate soul should I drop in on next? What are you up to now? Ah, perfect timing, Knight. I was just hoping for a second opinion. Would you mind helping me brainstorm a bit? Tell me, which of these sounds more like a stress reliever? Roasting electro slimes over an open fire? Or freezing hydro slimes? Oh, I love the sound of electro slime being blown in the air, but there's something just so satisfying about the feel of a blade plunging straight through a solid block of ice. Why not start by freezing hydro slimes, then roast some electro slimes with pyro? Oh, now that's an inspired idea. We really must go and try that together sometime now, don't you think?
Please supply full details of any requests you may have.
Alright, Knight. How have you been lately? Work-wise, doing great. Recovering well, returned to full strength. Acting Grandmaster and Albedo to thank for that. Only Emmetol and the Knights who escorted me back then know exactly what happened to me. Well, my fellow Knights don't think less of me. I'll be able to get my work done without trouble. Also finished the outline for my book, The Knight's Guide to the Prevention and Management of Psychic Disruption, which uses my misstep as a case study. I'll do my best to complete the full manuscript as soon as possible. What about the rest of your life? Thanks for asking. After my transfer here to Dormanport, I rented out my house and moved into a new place here with Emmetol. We have plenty of space in the living room for cat trees and cat toys, as well as for Dustball, the cat Emmetol adopted. Thanks to the two of them, I've been in rather good mood lately. Leonore also comes by to see us every now and then. It does feel like my life is becoming more interesting. Oh, say, if you're ever around here and have the time, do drop in for some tea too. I'd love to pick your brain about possible future directions for the Knights of Favonius. Okay. Alright, so while Lohen is busy trying to figure out ways to interrogate people. Let's see what else we have here. Hello, Emmetol. Bye, Emmetol. Okay, down here.
Hey, Grandpa Adorno!
Surprise!
Oh, little Paimon and the honorary knight.
Hey, feeling better today?
Right as rain. I wasn't really injured yesterday. Theodore had a look at me, and frankly, I'm feeling better than ever. I've his treatment to thank for my continued vigor. Without his help, they'd probably have buried me years ago.
Theodore? You mean the apprentice medic from the 8th Company? He didn't look all that skilled to Paimon.
He once aspired to be a knight fighting on the front lines, but perhaps the physician's path suits him better.
Yes, the doctor.
Anyway, enough about that for now. Did you guys come here looking for Lohen?
Yes.
Yeah, he disappeared after trying the simulation training bubble yesterday. We can't find him anywhere.
He come back here?
Yeah, he left a note this morning. Said he wanted to apologize for what happened yesterday.
Okay.
He confessed that yesterday was all just an act, and that he couldn't stand this bone-dry daily routine. So, to make up for it...
I'll wipe out every last one of those annoying monsters.
That's how he apologizes? Huh. Totally his style.
Should we go check on him?
Ordinary monsters pose no threat to him. What worries me is that something like what happened yesterday might happen again. If you could keep an eye on him, that would certainly put me at ease.
Okay, sure. We'll keep an eye out. Alright.
It pains me to say it, but my sword-swinging days are over. If I went with you, I'd only get in the way. Guess I'll be handling today's routine work all by my lonesome.
Hopefully that's just regarding the kids, I guess. Alright, let's see what the hell is happening. I might need to use... Oh, rain. Damn it. This can't be good. Oh dear. What the hell happened here?
So many monsters. Huh? Wait, isn't that D-Luke?
Short while earlier.
Guess you're the last one. You'd better put up a good fight.
Experimental monster.
Who's there? It ran away. I never thought a winery owner would care so much about hunting monsters.
Well, hello there.
Or could it be you're after something else?
And what about you? Are monsters all you aim to eradicate? Given how the previous scene was so clean that nothing was left behind.
Oh? First I've heard of it.
In that case, why don't we examine the monsters here? Perhaps we'll discover what it is about them that's attracting so much attention.
Forget it. I'll go after the one that got away. Investigations and the like aren't really my style. See you around, D-Luke.
That's the gist of everything that happened before you arrived.
So...
What's he trying to pull? Seriously! Forget punching bag night. It should be the needs a punch night.
what's the deal with these monsters? Are they really worth all the fuss?
Yeah, Adorno talked about them yesterday. Sounded like they're kind of weird, but they haven't hurt anyone yet?
Which is partly down to someone secretly eliminating them. And partly down to them preferring to attack their own kind whenever hunger strikes.
Wait, they attack their own kind?
Yes. Eyewitness reports are scarce, so we can't be certain. But the monster remains here do show signs that they've been fighting each other. Forming packs, yet killing each other. It's not the behavior of naturally occurring monsters.
Does sound strange.
Huh? But if these monsters will attack each other, can't we just wait for them to wipe themselves out? Why be so vigilant?
Yeah, if the problem is solving themselves, what do we do from there? What are we supposed to do here?
Because such beasts bearing Ursa's flesh have appeared before.
Huh?
And not just once either.
What? Varka?
Well, this is a coincidence. Honorary Knight, Paimon, and you too, D-Luke.
Varka.
So, the Knights of Favonius are not entirely ignorant of this anomaly.
D-Luke, come on. Put some more trust in Varka. Sure, he's drunk most of the time and likes to talk crap about everyone, but you know, he does do the work. He does do the work.
Yes. The tragedy Eric wrought cannot and will not be allowed to happen again.
Did you just see Ursa's flesh? Is this somehow related to that Eric guy?
In his pursuit of transcendent power, he once conspired with one of Dottores' segments to extract a serum containing the power of Ursa the Drake from the dragon's flesh.
Okay.
When the reckoning with the Knights came, he and his cohorts all injected themselves with that serum, causing us quite a bit of trouble.
I see. Okay.
Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other. Ironically, Eric ultimately failed to control that power. Not only did he turn his sword against his followers, but he went to his own demise in the process.
So why is this happening again?
Ursa the Drake. What exactly is it? How could it have such terrifying power?
I heard it's existed for over 1,000 years. Even fought with the first Grandmaster?
That's right.
Then why did they only seal it away? Was even the founding Grand Master unable to kill it?
No. It was spared because Ursa the Drake was once an angel.
Huh?
What?
I'm sorry?
I've heard that long ago, the angelic race was faced with a difficult choice, and Ursa chose to preserve its power
Hmm?
Having lost its mind and retaining only power, this angel remained drawn to human settlements, not realizing that its proximity alone would destroy many.
Is that why Vanessa decided to seal it away back then?
Hmm.
Yes, but it was awakened by the Doctor's inducement, which was an oversight on the Knight's part. I won't deny that.
Hmm.
Rather than assigning blame for the past, we would be better served by rooting out the present threat.
Yeah, we're doing that, don't worry.
But Ursa's flesh and blood, why would it reappear within these monsters?
Someone must be experimenting on them again.
Eric was, admittedly, once a knight in whom we placed much of our hopes. As such, he knows our methods well.
Hmm.
Before he met his end, he destroyed all records regarding his experiment site.
So where is his experiment site?
To this day, we have yet to find any information to locate it. I suspect we have the segment to thank for that too.
Uh-huh.
But Dottoro's backup plans were dismantled by the Traveler in Sumeru, a fact you're no doubt aware of.
Yeah.
We believe this means that the covert measures he took in Mondstadt have also ceased to work.
Hmm.
Ah, so those monsters, they all escaped from the experiment site?
Hmm.
I'm afraid it goes deeper than that. Someone has likely restarted the experiments.
Yikes. Hey, past experiments, Ursa's flesh and blood. Angelic power. Does that mean... Wait, that power I sensed in Lohen yesterday.
You noticed it too, then? During the commotion yesterday?
Hey, at the time I... Yeah, about that.
So it's possible that Lohen has been dabbling in forbidden experiments to gain extraordinary power.
He isn't bad enough to do something like that, is he?
Remember that he was captured by Dottore before this and was supposed to be experimented on. The question is, was he experimented on before he was rescued or nah? That is the main question.
Wealth, power, authority. Too many things can turn a good person into a villain. Ursa, Eric, neither of them were the bad guys you might imagine before they made their fateful choices.
But no matter Lowen's intentions, it is my duty to pull him back from the edge before he goes too far.
So, what do we do now? Keep investigating in secret?
No need for that. That's why I'm here at Dornman Port. I'm going to find him and ask him directly.
Oh. Let's go find him. Okay. Here he is.
Oh, slippery little rat. Pretty good at running away, aren't you? Now, where will you go from here?
Hey, Lohen! Now's not the time to be cleaning up test subjects. The Knights are making their move. Lots of unfamiliar Knights showed up in Dorman Port today. Did yesterday's test expose us? Or did they capture an experiment subject? Could they have discovered?
It was only a matter of time. I'd say we were lucky to have lasted this long. Steadfast allies make redoubtable opponents, as they say.
What do we do now, then? Find a place to lie low?
That would make reaching our objective even harder. That you were able to come here freely means the Knights haven't verified their suspicions just yet. We have to go all in while we still have the chance. Do it now. Use me as a test subject.
Now? But those problems we were having before, we still haven't.
Why are you hesitating? I told you, we're not the same, you and I. I'm doing this for myself. Extraordinary power comes with extraordinary risks. I figured that out a long time ago.
But...
do it, now! Or have you forgotten your goal?
No, it's not working. Was the dosage too low? Or was the concentration too weak? Or maybe the perfect result was never attainable. Lohen, we've got to hide. We can gather more monsters for experiments later.
No. Hide? How much time do you think the Knights will give us, huh? We've always been gambling with a small window of opportunity. No, we'd only confirm their suspicions if we ran. That would make us targets no matter where we resurface. How would we get close to our target then?
Target. What kind of target here?
Then, what should we do now?
We're going to break the target out tonight.
Break the target out? Wait, you don't mean the Ursa?
Then, he can follow us down to hell.
Is he talking about Ursa? Oh dear.
As expected, the Knights of Favonius are acting swiftly.
There's a crowd gathering up ahead. Something about this feels wrong.
Uh-oh.
That's... Adorno!
Hmm? Oh, a few hours ago.
Ha! I finally found you.
Uh-huh.
Keep a close eye on it now. Don't let it stray too far from you again, all right?
Thank you. Thank you, Grandpa Adorno.
And don't run off into the countryside alone looking for it again. I know you're worried about it, but Hannelor's worried about you, too. We'll keep this our secret this time, but don't let it happen again.
Okay, I understand.
Mm-mm.
A monster!
A monster? How did it get here? Something about this one doesn't look right.
Uh-oh.
Don't be afraid. I'm here with you. Now stand up and get out of here.
But...
Run back home. Don't you worry. Gramps here is a knight.
Boom.
The knights who arrived later defeated the monster. Its power far exceeded what is normal.
Uh-oh.
Adorno fought it tooth and nail to buy time until they arrived.
Adorno! Adorno!
It's fine. You know my condition. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help. Fighting one last time to save others sure makes me feel more like a knight than lying in bed ever did.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry to do this to you now. I know you worked hard on those treatments. Lohen, the title of Benevolent Knight and the Fifth Company's captaincy. If you don't want them, just let them go. Be true to yourself. That's all that matters.
Lohen, come with me for a moment. The investigative team's analysis shows that the monster that attacked Adorno bears Ursa's mark. Do you still intend to remain silent now that things have got this far? This isn't an interrogation. You can remain silent if you wish, but I hope you choose to come clean.
I hope you choose to come clean. This is not an interrogation. This is totally an interrogation. This is not an interrogation.
I'll talk. I'll confess everything and accept whatever punishment awaits, but please, Please give me one more night. Tomorrow I'll go to the Knights of Favonius and explain everything.
Are you sure? You're not pulling a fast one on us, are you?
I swear it, on my honor as a knight.
Varka.
That's the first time I've heard you swear such an oath in all this time we've worked together.
Mm-hmm.
I know it doesn't carry much weight.
Then let's use the Benevolent Knight's name to balance the scales. Please, keep your promise this time, Lohen.
Varka is such a dad.
I'm sorry, Theodore. I'd intended to make Lohen captain and leave my title to you. I know how much you've yearned for that title since you were little.
It's not your fault, Mr. Adorno. I don't possess the talent that helped Owen pass the Knight's exam so easily. Years of work, and I'm still stuck as a training medic. How could I ever inherit your title?
Medics, knights, we're all protecting people, aren't we? The way I see it, you earn that title every day.
No. In truth, I've done so much wrong. And what I'm about to do is worse still.
Oh no.
So you agreed to his request? Just like that?
What else should I have done? Ask him to submit a report for my approval? Please, spare us both. I know how much Adorno means to him, so I trust the weight of his vow.
There once was a man who made many promises to my father in the name of chivalry. Yet in the end, he betrayed their friendship.
Yeah, D-Luke. Yeah, he definitely has reasons to be hesitant.
Warped obsessions and the passage of time can turn friends into foes as easily as the wind changes its course.
Quoting Crepus, are we? That really takes me back.
Did you guys all know each other back in the day?
Once, there were 3 spirited young men who imagined their futures together. One was a rich young master. He dreamed of becoming a knight, but ended up inheriting the family winery. Next came the hot-headed rule breaker, who ended up leading the Knights of Favonius. And the last one obtained neither the wealth he desired, nor the power he yearned for.
Yeah. So the 3 of them were here.
Obsession was all that was left, piling up day after day into a towering spire.
Longing turned into obsession. Yearning turned into jealousy.
Is that how Eric let the doctor worm his way in?
Eric made his own choices, no matter what was said to him. I understand his reasoning, but that doesn't mean I pity him. And it certainly doesn't mean I'll make the same mistakes again. I'm keeping a close eye on my subordinates this time.
Bad news!
Uh-oh.
Hey, haven't finished talking yet.
Did it come from where Adorno was just now?
Alright, let's hurry and take a look.
Leedsburg, what's going on here?
What's happening?
Adorno's gone. Lohen and Theodore too?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I was on patrol and I saw the door was wide open. I looked inside and everything was like this. Captain Adorno couldn't have gotten out of bed in his condition. Could someone have taken him away?
Grandmaster, it's an emergency. Vice Captain Lohen barreled straight through our patrols and headed for the outskirts.
Uh-oh.
That kid. Seriously.
Did he leave any sort of message?
Message? He looked like he was in a hurry. All he said was out of the way before rushing off.
Wait, did you go after him?
Well, of course. But you know how fast he is.
Warner.
I'm afraid we...
Come on.
Track him as far as you can. Leave the rest to us. D-Luke, honorary knight, I'm counting on you to help me with this one.
Yep, sure thing. Alright. Knight's resolve. What decision will Lohen make in the face of irrevocable fate? And where will that lead him? 382 meters from here. Alright, so Millhaven. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, need to get a couple of calla lilies around here. And also random flowers around here. Windrest flower. Carrot. Okay. Where are we?
Is this as far as we were able to track him? Well, he's not known as the 5th Company's sharpest arrow for nothing. Gone in a flash.
If you want to praise him, save it for later. Don't we have any more clues?
The dew on this grass is cold. Probably the effects of elemental energy.
It's traces of elemental energy. Let me see if I can track them.
Oh, you really are something, eh, honorary knight?
Hey, I'm not out of this world for nothing. Oh, over there.
Still, being spotted by witnesses and leaving traces. That's not the Lohen I know.
Yeah.
Do you think he wants to be followed?
Whether he's in a rush to complete something, or stop something from happening, our task remains the same.
Yep, let's get going. We've got to get to the bottom of this.
Alright, let's continue. Grab this. Grab crab. Hey, crab. Any more crab? Oh, crab. Gotta get crab. Come on, crab. Crab. Okay, so we have to keep running along the coast then. Any more crab around here? Can't see. Still, is this still technically a lake, right? Oh, crab. Why is the fish swimming away? Crab. We're just crab hunting while we catch up to Lohen. Okay. Bright Crown Canyon. Okay. Guess we're going in here. There it is. Ooh.
These metal scraps and vessels. It's like leading the expedition through Snezhnaya again.
Vegetation here is a little strange. Could Ursa's power be behind this?
Your earlier conjecture appears correct. This place indeed looks like an experiment site, left behind by one of the Doctor's segments. No wonder the Knights of Favonius have failed to discover the entrance for so many years. It was most likely his handiwork.
And once the concealment faded, someone discovered this place before us, restarting the experiments on Ursa's flesh and blood.
You don't think it was...
Oh. Whoa.
What a pain. How many more test subjects do we need to catch?
Where are we?
What are you looking at? Stay put, and don't cause any trouble.
Technically, if we're in this kind of area, they should really allow us to set up the There's a few ways to look outside, I guess. We'll look out here.
Sir, the new subjects are here. This brat's real vicious. Took a lot of work to quiet him down.
Interesting. I'll take a look myself.
Doesn't sound like Nod-krai.
Rejoice. You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Oh dear.
The experiment results have been confirmed. The serum dosage still requires adjustment.
Where? Which door?
I told you, don't cause trouble.
Was that a projection formed using memory?
Wait, everyone saw that?
Seems like a trap laid to slow our advance.
A trap? Could it be Lohen again?
Nah. That kid would have come up with something way more deadly. In any case, Lohen isn't the only one who was captured by Eric and is familiar with this kind of magic.
You don't look like you're here to assist.
On the contrary. I believe ending this as soon as possible is the best way to help you.
In this? Is that what you're saying now? Back when the test subjects were escaping left, right, and center? Back when I was ready to give up? Who was it who said I should keep going? Did all the test subjects escape?
You shouldn't experiment on yourself so soon, Theodore. Did you think that discovering Eric's lab and taking control of Dottores' apparatus would be enough to help you restart their experiments? Look at you. You can barely lift a finger. Helpless to do anything but watch your test subjects flee.
Lohen, are you here to stop me?
Quite the opposite. Who do you think kept those monsters from eating you?
You took care of them?
I also plan to deal with the ones that fled into the wild. If you ignore them, the Knights of Favonius will follow them right back to your doorstep.
Why are you helping me?
I know what you intend to do with the flesh and blood of Ursa the Drake. I've read the examination report you wrote for Adorno.
Examination report.
Old and frail, a mass of old injuries. One day you won't wake up. No one will be surprised. Without extraordinary intervention, that is.
I hit it! Even Adorno himself didn't see it.
Don't be so shocked. We're companions, both rescued by the benevolent knight. Did you really think I wouldn't notice your changes?
Is that why you're willing to keep my secret?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I sincerely hope Adorno can live a while longer. It'd save me from inheriting any unnecessary responsibilities.
Lohen.
But what I'm more interested in is power. Aren't you concerned that your monster experiments have hit a bottleneck? And that your own body can't bear Ursa's power? In that case, use me as your test subject.
Without you, we'd never have come this far. We're finding the serum, continuing the experiments, bringing Adorno here? Were these ideas not all yours, Lohen?
Theodore, I think he's being voiced by the same guy who is voicing Gaming. It sounds like him.
That's right. And that's why I'm also prepared for failure.
Failure? We're so close. As long as you don't blow our cover, we've still got a shot. Lohen, listen to me. The Ursa serum works. Adorno's improving. He can get out of bed on his own now. If it weren't for you, I don't think he would have lasted a week.
So he did inject the serum into Adorno already.
But I can only add low concentration serum to Adorno's meals and medication for now. It won't cure the root cause.
Is that so? Oh, that's good to hear. The smoother your experiments go, the greater my hopes of mastering this power.
Do you think you could find the time to see him? He talks about you often.
I'll pass. I'd really rather not listen to his nagging. Besides, unnecessary contact only increases the risk of exposure. We're running out of time. The Knights of Favonius will notice something is wrong sooner or later. No matter how many tricks we pull. They'll only work for a time. How much longer until you have complete control?
Soon. Very soon. Thanks to your help, the serum's power has stabilized substantially. Though, I wouldn't call it a gentle concoction.
Don't go using it on the old man to save time.
Of course not. You're overthinking this. I know what I'm doing.
So you say. Everyone assumes they know what they're doing right up until trouble lands on their doorstep.
If that day ever comes, feel free to slap some sense into me.
Is that about that time now?
Blow our cover. Do you think the Knights never suspected? Who do you think was delaying the investigation? How many times do I have to say this? We were gambling from the start. With our time, the Knights' time, and the time Adorno has left. If you lose a fight, you retreat. If you lose a bet, you accept it. linger on the battlefield or at the gambling table, and we're bound to lose even more.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Wake up already. In his present state, the serum would kill him. Would you prefer that?
I haven't given up yet. I completed the final refinements before you arrived.
Doubt.
This is the refined high concentration serum. So long as I use this, even you won't be able to stop me.
Are you using it on him or yourself?
You can refuse to cooperate. That's fine. It just brings me back to where I began. I'll finish this myself.
Relying on hazy childhood memories, Theodore was the first to find this place, restarting Eric's experiments to prolong Adorno's life. But at some point, the experiment failed, and the monsters escaped. Lohen then discovered him and offered his assistance, allowing him to continue extracting serum from Ursa the Drake. That appears to be the full picture.
Oh dear.
What do you intend to do with them?
I'll leave that headache to Jean and the others to deal with later. Let them decide the appropriate course to take.
Jean, eh? Jean already has a headache from all your work, Farka.
For now, I'm more concerned about the remains of Ursa's flesh, buried here beneath the ground.
Okay, so we've got a few notes. Head into the depths. I guess we're going over there, but let's see what's this all about. The origins of the test. Though 1,000 years have passed since the first Grandmaster laid her seal, the Drake, Ursa's power remains as formidable as ever. To regard it merely as a calamity or a scourge would be to squander its considerable potential. Should we succeed in deconstructing and taming Ursa's power into a controllable asset, the benefits, whether for strategic deterrence, tactical deployment, or targeted eradication, would be immeasurable. In light of these conditions, I hereby authorize the covert study of the relevant specimens. All pertinent records have been withdrawn from the General Archives to preempt any unnecessary scrutiny from the Church of the Knights. Lasting peace should not depend on the momentary intervention of individual heroes, nor should it be entrusted to the whims of inscrutable gods. This must be the writings from Eric himself, I think. I guess notes on the test subject. The plan to incite panic through the use of the test subjects has progressed with remarkable success. Though even our most successful test subject at this stage can harbor less than 1% of the total power within Ursa's flesh. The ensuing rumors and dread have proven far more readily disseminated and internalized among the masses than the Drake in its true form. The legend of Ursa has haunted this land for 1,000 years, after all. A plausible imitation of its form is quite enough to keep the populace in a state of perpetual dread. Moreover, the scrutiny and discontent directed at the Knights of Favonius will breed further chaos. It will pave the way for our northern allies to step in with their timeliest. Which northern allies? Are we talking about Snezhnaya here? Which north are we talking about here? Regarding the mutual aggression amongst the test subjects, some researchers posited that the severed flesh is simply attempting to reconstitute itself into a single whole. Others, however, interpret this as Ursa's curse upon itself, that it would allow no vestige of its power to persist in any shape or manner. Foolishly sentimental notion. A brute that has abandoned its wisdom cannot then arrive at the refinement of desiring its own extinction. There are no unsolvable riddles in this world. The experiments shall continue. Our mastery of this power is inevitable. It is only a matter of time. Risks are one thing, and results are quite another. We should give necessary secrecy its due, and necessary sacrifice its place. Provided we keep a clean ledger, we keep our grip on the situation. What does this mean, actually? That it would allow no vestige of its power to persist in any shape or manner. Again, imagine reconstituting the severed flesh into a single whole, but this one I'm not exactly sure. Why would it want to allow... It doesn't want to let anyone want to have a piece of its own pie, I guess. Or it does not want people to have even just a small fraction of its full power. I'm not quite sure. But this one, further chaos, northern allies. They're trying to shoehorn someone to saving Mondstadt long time ago, I guess. Scribbled notes. Krepus is dead. Large expanse of blank pages. Varka is back. I'm bringing him everything we've achieved. Wait, what does this mean? Diluc's father is dead. Varka is back. I'm bringing him everything we've achieved. Interesting. Any more notes here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we're hitting it.
According to the experimental logs, extracting high concentration serum requires repeatedly stimulating Ursa's flesh to increase its activity.
There's an ominous feeling growing stronger by the second. Prepare for battle.
Okay, let's keep going. A lot of purple lying around the place.
Why? I used the highest concentration possible.
You're weak. And you don't even have the self-awareness to realize it.
Self-awareness? What right do you have to talk to me about self-awareness? You lost control once before as well.
And that's how I know we can't go on. If the price for saving Adorno's life is his very self, then we won't be saving him, but the monster he'll become. Take a long, hard look in the mirror. Are you really the person he chose to inherit the benevolent name?
I won't accept this! I can't accept this!
When was the last time I embraced the two of you like this? In the blink of an eye, you've grown too big for hugs.
Adorno?
How did you...
I heard everything. You've been helping me cling on, haven't you? It's thanks to both of you I have this chance to hug you once again, just like old times. All that's left to say is, it's all right. It's over now. Why the tears? It wouldn't do for the benevolent knight to check out by making kids cry now, would it? Promise me, you'll see me off with a smile.
I just don't want to watch you.
Isn't it enough that you're here by my side?
Adorno, Theodore.
Lohen.
This issue has been resolved, I take it?
not entirely.
Uh-oh.
What was that sound?
I knew it. You had to stimulate Ursa's flesh beyond the high-risk threshold to extract the necessary serum. If its power is allowed to continue overflowing, all nearby life forms will be affected. Just like the plants here and those monsters we saw earlier. Why are you still trying to act tough? You can barely lift a finger right now, can you? Huh. I know that feeling. Hand it over, and then get out of the way and watch.
The key to the underground is in the lining of my coat. Please, destroy Ursa the Drake's flesh and its power.
Goodbye, Adorno.
Go. That power was never meant to linger in this world.
Past this point, that's where Eric and the doctor conducted their experiments on Ursa, isn't it?
Sure is. A madman seeking power and an angel who chose it. What a farce.
One that we're about to bring the curtain down on.
Ursa the Drake's residual power is not to be underestimated. Eyes on the prize, everyone. This will be a tough fight.
Oh! What was that noise over there?
Monsters. Captured for experiments long ago. They've survived until now thanks to the doctor's apparatus and Ursa's power. I added quite a few to their number myself. Looks like they're getting restless.
Did you really need so many?
Are you sure your cages are sturdy? We could do without them complicating our fight with Ursa.
Well, if they were sturdy, I wouldn't have had to work so hard to clean up previous escapees.
Okay.
But don't worry, they won't disturb you. I guarantee it.
You planning to...
The ambitions of old subordinates. Revenge for beloved family. Those are your grudges to settle, are they not? In much the same manner. You just leave the monsters I captured to me. Oh, one last thing. Vice Captain of the Knights of Favonius, 5th Company, requesting permission to attack.
Ha! Finally reporting in before you sortie, huh? Give him hell, Lohen. And don't die. That's an order.
In that case, please dispose of Ursa at your earliest convenience.
Traveler, should we help him?
I think he has his own scores to settle. Let's not disturb it.
Oh, looks like that kid's friendship fee wasn't a complete waste after all, huh?
Yeah.
Can he handle them all?
Trust him just as he trusts us. After all, he's set to become the youngest captain since your appointment.
Broke out of monster jail now, are we?
Eric, Rerier, Dottore, and now Ursa. Guess I'm not destined to rise to such challenges. But ordinary people, we have our own battles to fight.
So go. Settle things with your obsessions. Once and for all!
Now's our chance.
Oh, missed.
Like lambs to the slaughter. tremble, but I won't do it. Things seem pretty intense over there too, huh? That's a battle between legends and a drake for you. Now's no time for distraction. Struggle all you want. Bet you weren't ready for this. No fairy tale ending for you.
With me! Charge! Your verdict is?
Now, be gone!
Wanna leave, do you? Can you hear Ursa's call? Or is it the serum you smell? Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. Behind me stand not only heroes who battle wicked dragons, but slow, fragile mortals too. So... come at me! Each and every one of you!
Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other.
This is the refined high concentration serum. So long as I use this.
Yes! Good! Come get your fill! Not one of you will get past me!
So hard to see now.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Consume.
Rejoice! You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Once, you believed you could control your fate by killing power.
Slow, weak, powerless, mortal.
Then, your paltry arrogance was smashed by power beyond reason.
Except that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nod-krai's battles.
You are not special. That is the truth. One you once thought you had accepted.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Yet you will not suffer a mundane death to befall you. You are not wrong, you never have been. Power is the sole solution to all things. It is how we grasp destiny by the throat. It is how we resist even death. You simply lack enough of it, not even close. Unless you accept this gift. Powers are neither good nor evil. Have you not always believed so? Carving up abysmal power, seeking aid from a coven of witches, leaning on to find favor. Is there any difference? Are mortals unworthy of power? Now then, accept my strength, my guidance.
You're right. Power is just power. It's humanity's arrogance and stupidity that invite destruction. Not so talkative now, hmm?
You base mediocrity! You spurn my counsel!
What I desire, I'll take with my own 2 hands. If I accept your guidance, I wouldn't be the master of that power now. Would I? Be gone. I have no need for power I don't control.
Hmm.
Lohen! Wake up! Lohen!
Lohen, you alright, boy?
Lohen!
Are you trying to burst my eardrums? I was just taking a quick nap. That fight took a lot out of me, you know.
Never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
Wait, in your hand. Is that Ursa's serum?
I didn't inject myself with it. I just used it to attract the monsters. Can't exactly deal with out-of-control monsters when I'm going berserk myself, can I?
I don't know.
Plus, wouldn't want you finishing off Ursa just to turn around and have to deal with me.
Yeah.
There's still a little in my system from previous experiments, though. That stuff gives you a real headache.
Ursa's flesh has been destroyed. There shouldn't be any further risk of activation.
Okay.
I see. Totally obliterated, huh? What about Adorno and Theodore?
Oh, dear.
A reinforcement showed up. I had the Knights escort them back. As for Theodore's punishment, and yours, I'll look into it later.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with him until the very end, you hear?
Yeah.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
Sometime later.
Do not stand by my grave and cry. My life I gave to wipe tears dry. Here rests the
benevolent knight.
Hmm.
This epitaph suits you, old man.
Hmm.
Who chews bubblegum while visiting a grave?
That the comment you start off with, Paimon?
Oh, you're to see Adorno too, are you? Hey, want some gum?
No, thanks.
Always like messing around with this stuff. Said it made the kids happy.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure he'd be glad to receive candy on the other side.
Did you make them all?
I had nothing else to do during confinement, so I made candy to stave off the boredom.
Wait, confinement? Is that with Klee? Oh god, Lohen has learned how to build bombs as well.
Oh, no wonder we didn't see you at the award ceremony. You were in solitary confinement the whole time, huh?
That wasn't all. Our dear, reasonable acting Grandmaster Jean handed down 2 other punishments.
And what were those?
The Knights have decided to rescind my commendation and not promote me to captain.
Wait, isn't that what you wanted out of this?
The title of Benevolent Knight is to be buried with Adorno. The position of 5th Company Captain will also remain vacant. For the time being.
Uh-huh.
Is that really okay?
To quote Varka, look, Mondstadt did just fine for a long time with only an acting Grandmaster, right?
Well, he sure can be persuasive when he wants to be.
And it's all the more so for the title of Benevolent Knight. I will not allow anyone unworthy to inherit it, even if the unworthy successor is me.
I think worthiness comes in time, isn't it?
Paimon suddenly felt like that title suited you for a second. Must have been her imagination, eh?
Paimon.
You think so? I prefer a different title, really. The ends justify the means night. The a win is a win night. The punching bag night. Sounds
Hey.
alright, too.
Damn it! Paimon was right about that. That was actually a good name.
That said, it seems this sinner will have to win a few more battles first before getting his next commendation.
You still pursuing power?
Of course. After all, someone once told me, acknowledging my limits is the first step towards transcending the mundane.
Okay.
I'll keep winning, no matter what it takes. Relax. Learning from our mistakes is part and parcel of getting stronger, no? Besides, I know why I pursue power.
Okay, let's hear it.
Forgetting what you wanted in the first place? That would be true defeat. Do I look like that kind of idiot to you?
But how many people remember in the end?
It's food for thought. Best to have someone on hand to help if something does go wrong.
What, me?
In that case, until I'm strong enough to shoulder everything on my own. Don't grow old on me. All right?
I don't know. I don't know how old we're gonna grow from this. Mint bubble gum as a recipe? Ugh. God. Anyway, where's the other guy? The other guy is not here. Well. Well, looks like we have completed that chapter. Okay, cool. So, with that done, yeah, that's one step in bum rushing the rest of the stuff that we have to do before vLune 8 comes around. So, what do we still have left? Okay, so we still have the rhythm game music to play real quick. This one's done. We still have Interstices of 1,000 Winds that we haven't completed yet. This one, we'll grab that. Okay, perfect. Stygian Onslaught, done. We don't really need to go through that. Yeah, so it's just this. The test run. The test run I can do offline, that's fine. This one, don't really care. It's like every single, like the... Selenic Chronicles. I don't do them consistently. I've been so busy recently. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's play a few rhythm games, shall we? Actually, the rhythm game part, I can do it later. And also, I need to get ready for a little bit of a thing that I have to do later tonight, so I don't think I'll be able to continue with this stream. But we did complete what we had to do, so that's good. Okay, don't need to do that. I will. Yeah, why not? Let's just. Let's just check out the dailies, and then I think we will complete the stream for now. I will try and see if I can run another stream later today in a few hours time. May or may not hit. I've been putting up the next stream for a while now and haven't been able to properly book time to actually do it. I've been so tired these past couple of days. And I was like, I don't give a damn. I don't want to stream. Just let me sleep. I want to... And I also need to meet with my friends. Streaming alone is kind of boring. Especially if there's no one to sort of reciprocate or chat with. That's the unfortunate thing. I'm not building like a group of people who can sort of do that, you know, back and forth of being a fun... watcher versus a streamer, right? That's where the fun happens. But if you're just recording and just Like, my goal is to sort of record my thoughts about the games I play. But it's always fun to have people sort of, you know, do that back and forth and, you know, toss ideas between each other to sort of expand upon what we feel about some parts of the storyline or some parts of the character or some parts of the lore. Otherwise, it would not be fun. I think that's where most of the fun will usually happen when it comes to me doing the streams. Well, until then...
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Let's see. Let's just claim this.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
We'll claim this one. Claim all. Ooh. Okay, we still got a few more. But we'll come back later for that. Okay, sure thing. Alright. I think I have to go. So, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate all your support. If you like what you see, like, comment, favorite, hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to support me further, I have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description, so do take a look at it. If you have any recommendations for ways to improve the stream, do let me know in the comments. And if you have any recommendations for games that you'd like me to try out, do let me know in the comments below as well. Hopefully, I'm happy to take up some time, take a look at them, and see where we go. So, until then, maybe I'll see you guys in a few hours for another stream. I also need to plan a stream to get ready for Imagineering Theater. I need to complete Imagineering Theater. We only have like a couple days left. And that couple of days also lines up with the fact that we have to complete the Temple of Space, as well as, yeah, just mostly Temple of Space. The test runs, as well as the rhythm game stuff, I'll do that offline. No real issue there. So yeah. All right. Until then, I'll see you guys again for the next video and the next stream. Wait, hold on. Let me just check if I've collected all my Battle Pass stuff. Yeah. Okay. Claim all. BP period. Yep. Okay, cool. Excellent. I'll see you guys again. Peace out, everyone.